Welcome to Van Dyke and Company. Dick's company tonight is Flip Wilson. Saturday night's Chevy Chase. The finalists of the first Fonzie Look-alike contest. And some other surprise guests on Van Dyke and Company. A portion of Van Dyke and Company is being sponsored by the 400,000 members of the International Ladies Garment Workers Union who make their living making clothes for American women and American kids.
Can you believe this? Here I am again. I know what a lot of people out there are all saying. What is that old geezer doing back on television again? What does he want to do a variety show for? You know, hasn't he had enough by now? Well, believe me, the same question has popped into my mind. I ask myself, why do I want to stand out here in these hot lights in my best suit every Thursday night? Why do I want to jump around here and act like a ninny? After all, I'm a grandfather. Well, I have an answer for that, and I'll give it to you right now. I still have some deep feelings inside of me. I still have some things that I would like to do. Could I have a little music, please? Thank you. I mean, I could still do a little turn in the old soft shoe for you. I could still sing a little ditty for you. And I can drew a pratfall, and I'll make you laugh, too. Thank you. Just keep it going. And I'll tell you something else, folks. If I didn't make any money out of this at all, if I came down here and I didn't make one thin dime, you'd never see my face on television again. I mean, I wouldn't show up then. From the heart. I mean, I have to eat and pay the mortgage and put my kids through college and everything. Buy new prescription glasses every year. But there is one little thing, speaking of money, that happened. It kind of tickles me. It happened this evening. Executive producer came to my dressing room just to wish me good luck personally, and he was very, very nice. He's a nice man. But like all people with a network, he felt that he had to get involved creatively, kind of in the show. And you know what he said to me? He said, I love what you're doing. Go ahead and do anything you want, but we would like to make sure that you dance on the show. And he said, we're going to offer you a little incentive, Dick. You're not going to believe this. He offered someone an extra $200. $200. As if $200 is going to make me change an entire show just to please him. I got a little bit angry, and I stood up. And I'll tell you what I said to him right after this. Hit it. Made a bet, and I took a chance, jumped on the floor, and I started to dance. Uptown, downtown, all around town. Look out, guys. Get down. I always stay down for an 8 count. Okay, ready. Well, there's one thing I haven't lost in this business, and that's my own personal integrity. You know what I'm gonna do with the $200? No, honestly, I'm gonna give it to my wife. Let her buy anything she wants to have. I'm asking for trouble, right? Anytime you give your wife something for no reason, they want to know why. I'll show you what I mean. Honey, I'm home.
Hello, chump. You ruined dinner. You know that, don't you?
Honey, never mind. Look, I want you to close your eyes and stick out your hand.
That shouldn't be any trouble. That's the way I hitchhiked out of Georgia.
Just do what I tell you now.
I'm doing it.
Now.
Better be a check. You probably been out for...
Please stay tuned to Van Dyke and Company.
Hello again, everybody. This is Chick Hearn along with Billy Parker. We speak to you tonight from jam-packed California Sports Arena. And we're just about 2 minutes away from what I call, Billy, the fight of the decade.
I got to agree with you, Chick. Many have termed this the Battle of the Bicentennial, and I think it's going to be the most exciting battle in the last 200 years.
I'm sure that most of you out there remember the night that George Foreman fought 5 men. And, of course, Muhammad Ali went 15 rounds with Anthony Anakil, the Japanese wrestler. Well, tonight, I think you'll agree that this match goes one step beyond.
I hope so, Chick, and I'm very happy NBC could bring it to the people. There is George right now, coming out of his dressing room.
Boy, does he look like he's in good shape.
He's in tremendous shape, Chick. I spent last evening with him, and he is more determined in this fight than he ever has been in his life. He feels this is a turning point in his career, and he's going to give it his all.
Well, of course, he's trying to regain the World Heavyweight Championship. One of his most recent successes was the defeat of another former heavyweight champ, Joe Frazier, at the weigh-in this morning. George Foreman weighed 227. Listen to this crowd.
Chick, they're giving him a standing ovation. And, this is something that George Foreman will really appreciate, I'm sure. He's a tremendous man and a tremendous fighter, and this will spur him on all the more. I feel sorry for Byron Fisher.
Byron Fisher, of course, is undefeated, but we'll talk about him a little bit later on. George Foreman here has lost only 1 of 50 professional fights.
Chick, I'm not a betting man, but I don't think this will be a fight that he'll lose tonight. He's in tremendous physical condition. He's been working very hard on the light bag and the heavy bag, jumping rope and road work, and he is so determined, body and soul, that I don't see how he can lose tonight.
And of course, tonight he's going against a man that is much smaller. Byron Fisher weighed only 160 pounds at the weigh-in this morning, and right now this crowd of 18,000 that's paid over $160,000 to get in there to see this fight, eagerly anticipating the entry into the arena of Byron Fisher.
Well, there's Byron right now coming through the doorway down the hall. Chick, I think, my opinion, you're looking at a very nervous challenger. A lot of fighters spend themselves early like this in the warm-ups, and he's a very nervous fighter as far as I'm concerned.
Well, of course, he says that he has worked extremely hard for this fight, and he thinks he can beat Foreman.
Well, the crowd is with him. He's an underdog, but there are a lot of people here for Foreman. I don't see how Fisher can beat Foreman. I'm not saying it's going to go 1, 2, 3 rounds, but I would say in 5 or 6 rounds, Byron Fisher will be out of this fight.
Billy, the crowd is really ready for the fight, and I know you and I are too. Let me ask you this. Does Fisher have a chance?
I'm afraid not. My opinion is 4 or 5 rounds, and George Foreman will have another victory under his belt.
Then you are picking Foreman.
I'm picking Foreman, exactly right.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as this crowd goes absolutely berserk, let's move up to our ring announcer, Mr. John Wheeler.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to have a Broadway star with us tonight to sing our national anthem, Mr. Ron Huesman.
killer.
All right, we'll go now to the ring announcer for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the contestants. In the near corner at 6'4", 227 pounds, the former heavyweight champion of the world, George Foreman.
Standing ovation for George Foreman, Chick.
And in this corner at 6'1", 160 pounds, Byron Fisher.
Underdog Fisher also a standing ovation. This crowd is crazy. They're going crazy.
The referee will now give the fighters their
The ticket prices
instructions.
outside were unbelievable from the scalpers.
I think they're going to get their money's worth, Chick.
You know the rules as laid out by the California Boxing Commission. I want a clean fight. Wait when I tell you, and I got a better man win. Now shake hands and come out fighting.
I think Sonny Liston invented it, and certainly the personification of the stare down just put to Byron Fisher by George Foreman.
Yes, if Fisher had a chance before the fight, I think it's diminished now, Chick. He's a very nervous man, and he's a very nervous fighter. He's going to have to go after George early. I'd like to say something else, and I'd like to point this out. George Foreman has 25 years on the older Fisher, and if this fight should go more than 8 or 9 rounds, I think those 25 years are going to tell.
6'4", 227, 6'1", 160. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in history, a boxing match between a boxer and a chess player.
Even though I love chess, Chick, I've got to go with Foreman.
Both men coming out, obviously feeling each other out here in the early going.
From what I've heard from Fisher's camp, he will open the fight with his right hand and probably with a pawn.
If he makes the first move,
Chick,
he
he
might
went with his
anger
left hand.
Foreman.
He moved the knight with his left hand.
And Foreman doesn't like it.
It's an upset, Chick. We didn't think he'd start the fight this way.
Oh, a tremendous right hand.
Foreman caught him with a right hand, and Fisher is down. He's down early, Chick. It was a bad move on Fisher's part. He's getting up. He's 6, 7. Fisher is up. Fisher is up. He is trying to make it back to the table. If he can get back, he can't reach the pawn. He's down. He's up. He's down. He's down. He's up. He's down. He's down. He's up. He's down. He's going. He's trying to go for the pawn. He cannot make it, Chick. I don't think he's out. He's out, Chick. I saw his eyes are glazed over. 3, 4. Byron Fisher, undefeated. Byron Fisher is out, Chick. 7, 8, 9, 10. It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, a paralyzing right hand lead has ended the fight of the universe early. Foreman found his opening and really let the chess champion Byron Fisher have it. Let's move now to Billy Parker with George Foreman. Billy?
George, can we talk to you a minute? First of all, champ, congratulations. Right into that camera there, George. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Let me ask you something. Was it easier than you thought?
Well, actually it was, Billy. I was prepared for that move, and when he led with that knife, I was able to just get my tremendous right hand over and smash his face right in.
All right, George, let me ask you this. I had heard earlier in the week that Fisher would lead with the pawn with his right hand. I know you had been working on that. Did it surprise you that he led with a left hand in the night?
No, I wasn't surprised. I was still prepared to smash his face right in.
That's a tremendous attitude. Let me ask you this, George. You're a great champion. Will you give him another shot?
No, I don't want to smash his face in again.
All right, terrific. George Foreman, you're a sportsman and a gentleman. Thank you very much. Good luck to you. You're a great champion.
Thank you.
Byron, can we talk to you a minute? Let me ask you this, Byron. First of all, are you all right?
July 7th, 1946.
Let me ask you this. Did you feel that you had planned all week, and I understood you were going to go with the pawn with the right hand? Why did you change to the knight with the left hand?
Detroit, Michigan.
Would you like to meet him again?
Why, the Birdman Van Dyke?
Check back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Billy Parker. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The fight of the century has ended, I think as expected, with George Foreman the winner. But frankly, this reporter thought it would be a better fight. But apparently a chess player, at least this chess player, was no match for the former heavyweight champion of the world. Now, next week, right here on NBC, be with us for the fight of a lifetime. Joe Frazier and Jerry Quarry will both box a dead bear. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chick Hearn with Billy Parker, returning you now to your regularly scheduled programming. Are we off? Boy, what a farce.
We rejoin Van Dyke and Company, already in progress.
What a thrill it is to have you on my show.
Oh, listen, it's my pleasure. I'd do anything for you, you gray-haired devil.
You really mean it?
Yeah. I certainly do. I mean, you are my favorite performer. That's true. I'll never forget Oklahoma, Sound of Music, West Side Story. I've never missed you in anything.
I don't know how to tell you this. I wasn't in Sound of Music, West Side Story, or Oklahoma.
I didn't miss you in them either.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fantastic Miss Dinah Shore. While we're waiting here, I'd like to take just a few minutes to say a few words on a subject that I'm afraid might offend a few people, cat lovers in particular, but I hope not. But everything I have to say about this is true. I personally have always been partial to dogs, like some of the shows I've done in the past. Ever since I was a kid, I've had dogs, and I've always had big, clumsy dogs. I love them. Our last big dog was a Great Dane. He weighed 215 pounds, and he was afraid. The meter man startled him one day. He ran into a wall and broke his leg. I swear. But now we live in a place it's hard to have a dog, and we have a Siamese cat, our first cat. And here's what I want to say. I think that dogs are more human than cats, more like humans, because a dog has a very well-developed conscience. They know right from wrong. A dog can feel guilt. A dog, my friends, has a strong sense of sin. And I use this as an example. Last Thanksgiving, we left a roast turkey sitting on a kitchen cabinet. This really happened. Now, the Great Dane found himself alone in there. He lost control of himself, and he ate that roast turkey in 3 bites. Gone, and I caught him red-handed, standing there, looking at the bones on the floor like, what have I done? What have I done? And he looked at me. It was like, oh, I don't know what got into me. I'm sorry. Oh, please forgive me. Oh, Lord, please somebody help me. I didn't mean it. And he groveled on the floor like that. And he stayed that way for a week. He wouldn't get up and walk. He slunk around the house like that. He would go through a room, and if anybody was there, he went along the wall, tiptoe. He wouldn't look at anybody, you know. And if he did make eye contact with you, he would, hi, it's just me. Do you mind if I stand over here, okay? A flea is eating my ear off, but I won't scratch. I know it annoys you. He apologizes for living. I believe that dogs are deeply religious people. But that cat, that Siamese cat, he has a criminal mind. Oh, I watch him. I watch him very carefully, plotting his next caper. Now, last month, same thing. I caught the cat eating a meatloaf off the dining room table. The minute I caught him and yelled at him, what did he do? He grabs 2 more bites of meatloaf. And I yell at him, get out! And he yelled right back at me. Yes, and spit. And stood his ground there. And I swat at him with a newspaper, and he was insulted. Don't do that. What are you trying to do? Get away from me. Up on top of the bookcase and cusses out the whole world. And, of course, he's sitting up there plotting to do better the next time. It's not 5 minutes later, he's sitting on my lap with that smile they get, you know, and that wink, that... Everything was just fine. And then he shredded my pants. I got his number now, Ross. All true. I'm not kidding, this really happened. Now, this is nothing against cat. We love our cat. We love him. We call him Moon, and I won't tell you why. But please, I don't want any letters from cat lovers because we love the cat. I just think they're different. My wife is the one who's going to write a letter to me. Well, speaking of letters, I ought to go into this while I have the chance. We had some great jokes we wanted to do on the show, but once again, we were afraid we were going to get letters on them because a lot of people might consider them too ethnic or too political, something like that. Anyway, fortunately for us, we have found a family lives just around the corner from here, and they're neither ethnic nor political. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure, they're human. But I would like for you to meet them anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on our show, for the first time on any show, as a matter of fact, the Bright family. Would you give them a
Welcome to the Bright family. Tonight's episode, as usual, has no title because we don't know exactly what the Bright family will do.
Honey,
Yeah?
have you seen my razor?
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I put it in the drawer over there.
Oh, well, no wonder I couldn't find it. That feels better.
Sweetheart, before you go to work, could you help me change this light bulb?
Oh, sure, honey.
Oh, yeah.
All done, sweetheart.
I was in such a hurry, I forgot to tie my shoe.
Oh, sweetheart, did you notice the gardener put in a new rose bush?
Oh, no. How's it look?
Well, look for yourself. It's right out the front window.
Okay. Hey, did a nice job.
Here's some orange juice, honey.
Oh, thanks.
Aren't you leaving a little early this
We'll
morning?
say only 8 o'clock.
My watch must be slow. I have 7:30.
Mine's fast. Hey, where's our son?
He's upstairs washing his hands. I'll get it, honey. Hello? Hello? Don, this phone still doesn't work.
Honey, you're holding it wrong.
Oh.
Hello? Oh, hi, Ed. Sure, come on over.
What was that about, Don?
It's just Ed from next door. He wants to drop by.
Oh, that's nice. It's very sweet.
I'll get it. Who is it?
Ed.
Ed who?
Ed Dunkel.
Oh, yeah, come on in, Ed. Hi. Can't be too careful. You know.
How are you, Don?
You know those golf clubs that I bought my wife for her birthday?
Yeah.
Well, they're no good. I want to show you something. Look, I can't hit a ball with that.
No wonder they put the club head on the wrong end, Don.
Oh, of course. Why didn't I notice that?
I had the same problem with my lawnmower. Well, I guess I better be going.
Okay. Thanks, Ed.
You're a pear or an apple?
It's wax.
Ah, delicious. Yeah.
Before you go, do you mind if I ask you something?
Sure, Don.
Well, I've had this on my mind a long time. You and I were raised together and went to the same schools and all, yet you have a much better job than I do. Why is that, Ed?
And Don, that's intelligence.
Intelligence?
Uh-huh.
What is that, Ed?
Here, hold my wax apple, Don. I'll show you. Come on over here. Now, Don, I want you to hit my hand as hard as you can.
Okay, Ed.
That's intelligence, Don.
Thanks a lot, Ed.
Well, I guess I better be going. Incidentally, your fly is closed again, Don.
I'm sorry. I'm so embarrassed.
See you later.
See you, Ed.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, son. Say, son.
Huh?
Come here a minute.
Yeah.
Do you know what intelligence is?
Intelligence? No.
Okay, I'm going to show you. I want you to hit my hand as hard as you can. That's intelligence, son.
Yeah, right, intelligent.
Say, Don, you're not going to believe this. Remember a second ago when I said so long and almost went out the front door?
Yeah?
Actually, I went out the closet.
That's unbelievable.
Oh, golly. Well, I'll see you later.
Right, see you. Son, where did you hide the cake?
Oh, I hid it in the box on the dining room table.
That's no good. She can read the box.
Here's some junk food.
Surprise! Happy birthday!
Oh, you scamps, you.
We got gifts and we have a cake.
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah, your favorite upside down cake.
Gee, happy birthday, Mom.
Oh, and happy birthday, beer. Oh. Gosh, I wish Ed could have stayed and had some cake with us.
Yeah.
Say, Don and your entire family. You remember just a second ago when I went out the front door, but it wasn't actually the front door, just like the first time, but I had come out and told you I'd gone into the closet? Yeah. Well, I did the same darn thing again. Isn't that unbelievable?
It's incredible. Hey, Ed, would you like to stay and have some cake with us?
Oh, it's getting pretty late, Don. Say, what time you got?
8?
7:45?
4:30.
Huh. My watch must have stopped.
Hey, how would you all like to meet the Fonz? Well, boy, I sure would, I'll tell you that. But he's not on the show tonight. We tried to book him, but it was just impossible. The boy is very, very, very busy. So instead, we had an interesting idea. We thought we'd hold our own Fonzie look-alike contest, and we did. And the results, the response, was absolutely unbelievable. For about 2 months, the producers and our staff were out combing the country, looking at literally thousands of Fonzie look-alikes. Tonight, we have finally narrowed it down to the 2 finalists. And you, all wait till you see them. You're not going to believe this. It's uncanny, amazing. I mean, you know, the resemblance is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to bring them out now. Here they are, the 2 finalists in the Fonzie Look-alike contest. Bring them on out. Is that unbelievable? I couldn't believe it myself when I first saw them. Okay, let's see. The first Fonzie lookalike is...
I'm Joe Clayton, brother, from New York City.
I can't believe it. It even sounds like him. That's just fantastic. Look, Joe, what I want to know is, how has your resemblance to the Fonz affected your own personal life?
Well, you know, I used to have to wait in lines, man. Everywhere I went, I was in lines. And then after people notice I look like the Fonz, like if I'd be waiting outside a restaurant, you know, at the end of the line, somebody would notice me and say, "Hey, Fonz, come on down."
Right to the front of the line everywhere, huh? Theaters, restaurants, and all that. You just say, "Hey, Fonz," right?
Yeah, hey. You know, and I say, "Sit on it."
Says it just like him. I can't believe it. Guys, really remarkable resemblance. Really remarkable. Well, listen, Joe, I want to wish you a lot of luck in our contest tonight.
Yeah, right on.
Okay, and now, sir, your name is?
My real name is Andy, but my friends call me the Fancy.
I can see why. Yes, I can understand that.
Yeah, because I don't put makeup and I don't dress, you know, to look it, because I look anyway. So
I can just see you don't need anything.
I don't need no makeup.
That's true. Well, I'll tell you, that's something we should take into consideration too when we're making the final judgment. Thank you very much, Andy, and good luck in our contest. Okay, the time's come, ladies and gentlemen. I have the envelope right here. The winner of the 1976 Bicentennial Fonzie Look-alike contest is Mr. Joe Clayton. Go away, Joe, and have a wonderful time. Joe will be staying at some of the finer hotels on the Caribbean, and we'll give him the keys to a new car and all that, of course. Okay, thanks a lot, folks. And now, we're going to... I'm sorry, sir, the contest is over now, Andy.
But I did not win?
No, Mr. Joe Clayton won the contest. See, it's all over.
He don't even look like the Fancy. I look like more like the Fancy, and he don't. I don't know what you bring me here for, but I thought this was going to be a real contest.
Well,
and
it is.
I think you are making joke.
No, it's not a joke. The contest is a joke. See, we have a show to do now. We have to go on. We have a whole show.
Yeah, but I come here to be on television.
Yes.
And my friends, you know, are watching. I wanted to do something, but I think you don't like me. You make fun of me because I am from another country.
No, that's not so. Look, it's a little embarrassing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, help. I'll tell you what.
Then why can't I do something? I thought I was going to win, and then he wins, so why can't I do a song or a joke?
Hey,
so I can
look,
be on
guys,
television?
just a minute. Have we got a couple of minutes? We can we let him? Okay, all right. 2 minutes. You can have 2 minutes. So just go right ahead, Andy.
Right.
I hope you'll be happy.
What should I do?
What should you do?
I could tell joke.
Oh, what? That's wonderful. Why don't you tell the folks a joke?
All right.
And just keep it. Well, that's
All
right.
right.
Go ahead.
It was 3 people, 2 boys and 1 girl, and they was carrying the biggest cannon in the world to Spain. So they carried it over the mountains and under the valleys, and one day they get to the highest mountain in Spain. They are on the top. So the first boy point this cannon to this castle. And he turned to the second boy and say, All right, hand me the cannonball. So the second boy, he say, I thought you had them. So wait, so listen. So wait. Listen. No, wait. Wait until I give you the punch. They both turn to the girl, and she say, don't look at me. You know, because they forgot to bring the cannonball. They could not shoot. They have the cannon, but they have no cannonball. Do you understand? Thank you very much. To imitate Ed McMahon. And now, here's Johnny. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. How hot was it? Thank you very much.
Wonderful, Andy.
Wait, could I do a song? Could I do a song?
A song?
A song. Just
Oh, you can you do a song? Okay, go ahead, Andy. You want him to sing a song, everybody? Okay.
This is a song is sung every year at harvest time in the islands of the Caspian Sea. Ibidana kibidana kosevile kibida ibidana kosevile kubida le butibo ibita savole kidimana kole bitika ibidana kosevile kubida. Everybody sing. Abadole kibidana ibidana kosevile kibida la kosevile ibidana kosevile komatela koseka ibidana kosevile kokaba.
Thank you, Andy. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our Fonzie runner-up, Mr. Andy. Thank you very kindly, Andy.
Much.
Wonderful.
Could I come back?
We'll come back?
Yeah, to be on the show again.
When?
Just to be on the show.
Well, sure. Yeah, Andy. We'll get in touch with you. We'll give you a call, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks,
Okay.
Andy.
Okay.
Well, you could go over there and stand right there in the wings and watch the rest of the show if you'd like. Want to?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right.
I'll go with you, Andy. We'll go over here and stand half.
You sure you're unarmed? Look, nothing.
Okay, I'm coming out.
Okay.
That's enough. All right, one of you goons come anywhere near me, and there's curtains for those people inside. You got it?
You got my word, Howie.
All right. All right, what are you going to do for me, cop?
Look, Howie, I want you to release those people you have in there, and I'll see what I can do about letting you go.
I don't have to bargain with you. I got 3 secretaries, I got a bank president, I got a janitor, and I got 2 customers in there. I don't have to bargain with you, buddy. Yeah. Get it back! Get that rotten cup back!
Get back!
Huh?
Get back, Harry! You crazy!
You cheated! You're a cheat! You're a cheat! You're a cheat!
happen again, Howie? You got my word?
Better not.
Look, Howie.
Okay.
Now, let's make some kind of deal.
All right.
Okay.
I see you got a priest with you out there.
Yeah?
I want a priest, and I want a doctor.
What are you gonna give me in return?
I'll give you a janitor and a customer.
I won't do it. Yeah?
I'm a priest. I'm not afraid.
Okay, is there a doctor in the crowd?
Okay.
Okay, we got the priest and the doctor. Show me the janitor and the customer. Bring them out where I can see them.
I'll show you. I'll bring them out here. Get them out here. The janitor and the customer.
Okay, the janitor and the customer.
No funny stuff.
No funny stuff.
All right. The priest and the doctor first.
Okay.
Come on. All right, go on. All right, get it. Okay. Get it.
Howie, look, Howie, why don't you give up?
I ain't giving up, buddy. I'm still the dealer here, and I am holding all of the cards.
Look.
In case you're forgetting, I got 3 secretaries in there.
Yeah, that's what you say. How do I know that?
I'll show them to you. I'll show them to you. I'll show them to you.
Let
Send
me
those
see 'em.
secretaries out here. 3 secretaries.
Okay. I can see you got 3 secretaries. You got them, but I think you've overplayed your hand. You don't stand a chance.
Yeah? That's what you think, Lieutenant. That's what you think, Lieutenant. All right, get him out here. All right, get him out here. Okay. Lieutenant, you're looking at 3 secretaries and a priest.
That still doesn't solve your problem. The deck is stacked against you, Howie. You're not gonna win.
I got a surprise for you, Lieutenant.
Yeah?
Remember I told you I had 2 customers?
Yeah? But you traded me 1 customer for a priest.
That's right. I still got 1 customer left.
Yeah, well, let's see.
Okay. All right. Get him out here. Get the other customer out here. How about this? What are you looking at, Lieutenant?
I'm looking at 3 secretaries, a priest, and a customer.
That's what you think. Take off the coat. Take off the coat.
You're kidding.
That's right, Lieutenant. 3 secretaries and 2 priests. A full house.
Okay, Howie, you beat me. It was a great game.
A good game.
It was a great game. And, hey, why don't we play again tomorrow?
You got yourself a game.
Okay.
City Federal, okay?
Yeah, same time.
Meet you there.
Hey, have a good day, Howie.
You too.
There are 10 million games in the big city. This was one of them.
You don't know what that does for me. You don't know how much I love that. That is the end of our show. I had a terrific time tonight. I hope you did too. I want to thank our guest, Flip Wilson, and of course our special guest, Chevy Chase. Be sure to tune in next week when our guest is going to be John Denver. Thank you. Good night.
Also appearing in tonight's show were Marilyn Sokol, Pat Proft, John Wheeler, Ron Huesman, the L.A. Mime Company, Joe Clayton, Byron Paul, Chick Hearn, and Bob Einstein. This is Stu Nahan speaking.